low-lying tussock grasses and small plants like this. So there's not that much oxygen up there, and there's not that much good soil around, okay? Before humans came to New Zealand, we're 85% covered in forest, and by the turn of the 1700s, we were only 55% covered in forest. How many percentages today? We're roughly around about this. You're close, very close. We're roughly around about 30-35% covered in forest. Only about 15% of that is native New Zealand forest, and Wellington only has 1% native New Zealand forest. Tussock grasses, so all those beautiful farmlands you see across New Zealand, they weren't originally here. So we only had forest like this, and tussock grasses. This type of grass, that type of grass is brought over from the US, okay, and then made into farmland.
Keeping this line if there's any shops.
No running, no walk.
So yeah, kawakawa, what is kawakawa used for?
Medicine.
Medicine, yeah, making tea, anything else? Other medicines?
Wiping your butt.
Close, but no. It's for use for chewing on. So if you had a sore tooth, you'd chew the leaves because it's got a numbing property. Numbs your mouth. So you chew a lot of those, it will numb your mouth, and you'll be able to get that tooth out. Also used for chewing and putting on wounds as well, to help heal.
It numbs.
It numbs your mouth, so you need to
Why
chew
did you
for
punch
careful.
it even if you don't have to move?
So this is the plant you just
Oh, yeah.
mentioned. This is the one for wiping
Yeah,
your
that's
bottom.
definitely a
Yeah.
butt wiper.
So this one is called, this one's nicknamed the Bushman's toilet paper because
Moses.
it's nice and soft, and the British would also wipe their bottoms with it. But you can see it's white on the underside. Okay, the British when they arrived they ran out of writing paper, so this was the only thing that they could write on. It would survive the 6-month journey on ship back to the UK. So they'd write letters home on this as well. But if you're lost in the forest, you can wipe your bum on this, yeah.
I think we should tell Daniel about it.
I think Daniel uses sticks instead.
Zubin, how did you know it's a butt wiper?
So this tree here, this is a lemonwood tree. It's a native tree to New Zealand, but it's a deciduous tree. That's a big word, isn't it? Can anyone tell me what deciduous might mean? What's this tree doing? What's wrong with this tree right now? It's losing its leaves, right? It means it loses its leaves in the autumn time. So in the winter and things, they lose their leaves. So deciduous tree. So we've only got 11 native deciduous trees. Only 11 of those that lose their leaves here in New Zealand. All the other trees in New Zealand are evergreen, which means they're always keeping them, right? This one's called a lemonwood because when you crush it up like this, smell?
Lemon.
Smells like lemon.
It actually smells like lemon. Oh, so that one smells.
Does that sound right?
Can I hold it?
What?
No.
No, Sonia.
Green velvet.
No, I
No,
don't
not
touch.
lemon.
Don't touch.
Okay. This one? Yeah, here you go. Want to smell?
Yes, please.
You go.
Mm.
You want me to do it?
So yeah, once you use the Bushman's toilet paper, you can wash your hands with the lemonwood tree. And it makes your hands smell like lemon.
Well, in those days they did not have soap, so they had all they had were these. What do you have? What?
Smell it.
No, thank you.
It smells
What type of palm tree is this palm tree?
oil.
Can anyone tell me what this palm is? Arabico palm tree. And this is the world's southernmost palm tree. Okay? The world's southernmost palm tree. And the berries on there,
You mean wrinkles on his foot, so they'll tell him how old he is. Oh, that does.
Don't tell them.
This is exactly what New Zealand would have looked like before humans came. So pretty awesome, isn't it? This is
Yes.
what it looked like all across New Zealand.
Look like the same thing.
It must be a prophet.
I dropped my wallet.
Plant a tree. It's an epiphyte. So
We
an
saw that
epiphyte is a
last
parasite.
weekend.
So something
Did we?
like
Oh yeah, we did.
no one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
The parasitic tree acts as a vine, so a bird will poop the seed out. On top of the tree, the seed will attach to the tree like this, and then wrap itself around.
Yeah.
Attach it to its roots, and then it will absorb its nutrients. So originally there was a tree in the center there, okay? But the parasitic tree absorbed the nutrients of the tree collapsed, and this is left in its place. So yeah. So it's a native tree to New Zealand, so we're trying not to get rid of it because it takes up to like around about 400 years to get to this stage. So by the time we're good and gone, it's still doing its thing. So I'll show you a beginning vine just up here. Follow me.
Moses, can I hold on to Noah's wallet?
No. Why? No, I don't want him to get all giddy.
Here
Mine's broken.
is the original vine. So for example, this vine will eventually turn into that tree there. And you just look at it.
Pay attention.
No, not everything.
What the hell?
So yeah, this vine here will eventually turn into that tree, which is pretty fascinating, right?
How, do you know how old this vine is so far?
This is only about 30 or so years old. So it still takes a long time, but then eventually this tree will collapse because this one will take its place. It will cocoon, kind of like a butterfly. Okay? Go right around the whole tree. And then
So the gap in the middle of that tree is where the normal tree used to be.
correct, yeah. So the original tree would have been in the centre there. But what's really interesting is the northern rata, this vine here grows from the top to the bottom, but in the South Island, it grows from the bottom to the top. Does the opposite, but still the same tree.
Oh, I took some off and I bit it. I took it, and it actually numbs your mouth.
Oh, look at that. Look, Noah, look. Look at that. It's quite amazing, eh?
So what type of fern is this fern?
Silver.
Yeah, silver fern. And how many ferns do we have in New Zealand? Does anyone know?
4?
4?
Is it a long?
A bit more than 5, and a little bit more than 100 as well.
Oh,
400.
We've got 200 different species of ferns in New Zealand.
damn.
So a lot, right?
Hey, hey.
This one is the
Stop
silver
moving
fern
and
that
listen.
we find on our
Stop moving and
rugby
listen.
jerseys and
Listen.
everywhere.
I love the
I'll sit you on the
So
floor
yeah,
if you don't
correct, that's
listen.
another
Listen.
one of the northern rabbit ones. Yeah.
Is it older?
It's slightly older, yeah. Yeah. So the silver fern here, what was it used for back in the days of old? Anyone?
tickling people.
Tickling people? That would be a good idea. That would be pretty fun, wouldn't it? Anything else? Scratching. What could it else could it be used for? Moonlight. Tea? No. So because it also, when the moon shines on it, it reflects. Okay, because it's white, it's very bright in the moonlight. So it was used for a guidance system. So if the Māori needed to find their way back to the path or back to the fortification, they would place it upside down like this on the path. So that in the night time, the moon would shine on it, kind of like the cat's eyes in the middle of the road. You know the reflective things on the road? Similar thing, similar vibe. Okay? This is the reamer. And this is our native pine tree. Okay? Our native pine tree takes up to 400 years to mature.
So that is the same as the vine.
Years old at the moment.
Say that again?
Is it 400? Is that
No, this one's only about 50, 60 years old.
My grandma has a 400 years.
So that's why we've now got a lot of the big other pine trees that we see across New Zealand, the Monterey pine tree. Those big pine forests that you see,
Oh, yeah.
they were introduced from the US because they only take 25 years to mature. So you can see why we'd want those to chop down and make into houses, right? Because these take up to 400 years to get to an adult size.
Hold this. Just hold this and say.
Thank you.
It's
No,
quick
off you
on
go.
it.
No, it's not prickly.
Imagine if we ripped out one of your hands. Fingers. Yeah, fingers.
Fingernail.
Oh, yeah.
Noah.
Rimu as well. So that's the smaller, this is the bigger Rimu tree that we just saw.
One side of the forest and the other.
Noah, with or behind?
No, that's just to hold the tree up. You can see this one's falling down.
Together.
You need to hold the tree up.
Because it's starting to fall over. So you can see how big the park is here. We've only done a small section of the park. And in the forest there's an 800-year-old Rimu. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I see it.
It takes about an hour to walk up.
One of the big stairs.
So you can come back another time.
Yeah,
They're expanding the forest. You can see how
Noah.
they-
Noah,
types,
you wait.
yeah? So they're expanding it as well to make it bigger.
Is it blue or blue?
We're going to come down this way. Okay, one more. So this is a very special tree in New Zealand. What is it? This is called a Cody tree. Yeah, so Cody tree. These are around about 130 years old, these ones.
That's old. This was, so which one was the one that was planted in 1923?
holes. It was very good foot holes. No, they don't
So what's so special about the Cody tree? You know what? These things? So they are quite special because this is where the branches used to be. And these trees can learn how to push the branches out to grow taller and straighter. So the Cody tree is a special tree to New Zealand because it's called the God of the Forest, like Tane Mahuta. You know Tane Mahuta, yeah? The God of the Forest. Found up in the White